And the new, are they calling it QE? The what looks like QE that the Fed is engaged in.
Well, Adam, a bazooka of tools that were unleashed by the Federal Reserve yesterday. Sunday night, they announced abruptly that they will be slashing interest rates by 100 basis points. They also announced a number of other tools as well that I want to walk you through. So again, they restarted quantitative easing with $700 billion of purchases that they will unleash over the coming months. Not exactly sure what the timing of that looks like. $500 billion of that will be in U.S. Treasuries. $200 billion of that will be in agency mortgage-backed securities. They also loosened bank rules that would encourage lending. Things like the liquidity reserve requirements that they have for the banks, and they also announced, in coordination with a number of central banks around the world, U.S. dollar swap lines. Now, I do want to call your attention to an announcement from the New York Fed that was made just a few minutes ago. They also expanded their repurchase operations. These are the temporary operations that they run out of the New York branch. They did announce over $1 trillion of overnight funding last week, but they did announce another $500 billion line available today. I do want to emphasize this does not mean that there's $1 trillion of cash going into the system immediately. This means that the Federal Reserve is offering up to $500 billion of specifically these overnight contracts. Whether or not the banks actually end up taking that high of an amount is up to them. So we have to remember that the New York Fed is being aspirational when it launches these numbers out there, but the message is clear from the Federal Reserve. They want to make sure that they are providing enough liquidity to support treasury markets, support money markets, support corporate debt markets, and what else. So the Federal Reserve will continue to be in focus. For right now, their next scheduled meeting is on April 28th and 29th. But again, the emergency announcement coming last night is just unleashing a massive amount of crisis-era tools back into the economy.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.